Hey guys, how's it going? This is going to be my reaction slash trailer analysis for The Last Jedi. I'm still kind of coming down from it. I'll show you guys the reaction here in just a second. I just wanted to let you know that the transition in between reaction and analysis is not the most smooth thing on the planet. I will just say that I kind of forgot that I was recording. You'll see.
Out. What do you see? Light. Darkness. A balance. It's so much bigger. I only know one truth. It's time for the Jedi to end.
Yeah, that's what I meant when I was talking at the beginning of the video. I kind of forgot that the webcam was on and that I had a microphone in front of my face. And yeah. Anyways, let's go ahead and let's dissect all these shots, man, because, geez almighty. At first, I almost thought that this was computer generated. It almost looked like the opening to like one of the Old Republic MMO trailers. That scared the crap out of me. That's clearly more ray training, which I'm down with. And then, oh god, this music. The mixture, the start of Rey's theme and then moving it into the Force theme, it just And real quick, based on the music for this video, or the behind the scenes knowledge that we're getting about this film, it looks like the score is pretty much already done, and then they're editing the film to the score. So hopefully we actually get the music from the trailer in the movie this time, unlike what we got with Force Awakens and Rogue One. It's so pretty. A lot of these establishing shots, I don't have anything to say other than, you're so pretty. Also, don't tell me what to do, Luke. I can't breathe when I'm watching a Star Wars trailer. This shot in particular is what started the emotions going. It was this. A person of destiny. A fulcrum point in the galaxy.
Now, reach out.
that again, more reminiscent of SWTOR. If you've watched the Deceived trailer, not Deceived, excuse me, Betrayal trailer from or cinematic, whatever you want to call it, from the latest expansion of Star Wars: The Old Republic MMO. There's a character in there that does the same kind of thing, where just the force energy around that character is just so raw and untamed and primal that just like rocks and things just kind of float around them, and it
What do you see?
The light side of the Skywalker family, General Leia. Dark side of the Skywalker family, Ben Solo / Kylo Ren. Okay, that makes pretty good sense. It looks like, I don't know how this happened. I mean, it could be that it's Snoke trying to tell Kylo that, you need to step away from your obsession with your grandfather and just be your own evil bad guy. So destroy your mask or something like that. Or this could be, I have no idea, but it definitely looks like it got force crushed. It looks like somebody deliberately force crushed this thing. Bum, 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 bum. This shot interests me. I have no idea what these things are. None whatsoever. The outer bits here look almost Bendu-y, from Rebels. Go ahead and check out my Rebels videos if you want to know more about that. But the Bendu is kind of this one in the middle, for those of you that don't know what that is. He's kind of the one in the middle. He seems to be kind of like more of a force god almost, kind of similar to like the ones from the Martyrs arc, and the father, the daughter, and the brother, or the son, excuse me, the father, the daughter, and the son. And he seems to be very neutral. He doesn't want to get involved in anything, and so on and so forth. But his character design from Rebels is very reminiscent of this, or rather this is reminiscent of his character design. These like wooden branches and stuff. I don't know what that has to do with anything. I might just be reading too much into it. Star Wars fan. Anyways. I recognize that symbol. It's right there. Yay. Continuity. But there is more to say about this shot. I mean, if you look at, how do I put this? It's this searching, it's this, the new era, the new younglings, the new young ones of the galaxy are looking back and rediscovering all of these ancient things. And man, I hope that they do look back in this movie, because we did not look back at all in The Force Awakens, with the exception of all the themes and stuff. The character, the story themes and the plot beats and stuff. And we'll not get into that, but let's go ahead and move on to the next shot. Rey getting trained. Yay! Kind of Karate Kid-ish and more helicopter shot, but okay, I can live with it. And it's still, I imagine I made a funny face when I saw this the first time, back earlier on in the video, so. Can we? I have questions. What in the... Okay, we'll start off with the beginning of the shot, and then we'll move on to whatever the Bowden these things are. These are clearly extra strength walkers. Those have to be walkers in the distance. But what are these? Are these like land speeders? Are they remnants? They're clearly charging at the walkers. And it looked like that was meant to happen. I have no idea what these vehicles are. That crash there looked like it was supposed to happen. Boom. Oh, nope, I'm good. I've made my landing. They look like... They clearly have weapons. But I have no idea. Are those supposed to be like like a guide thing? Are these super primitive like land speeders, kind of like the T-47s and stuff that we see in Empire? Oh no, there's walkers in this one, and then there's walkers in Empire. It's gonna be the same thing as Empire. Okay, I've fulfilled my due diligence to cover that portion of the audience. Anyways, yeah, I want to know what these are. Their design looks almost Babylon 5-y, or like Titan AE, or they look much more primitive and sci-fi-y. That they don't look very Star Wars-y, but I'm okay with that because I want new ships, and any new ships I'm happy with. Vehicles, whatever. Finn and traction, Poe being Poe. This better not be the death of Poe, but now that I just realized that BB-8's also in this frame, so he's not going to get hurt at all. We're fine. That looks like the front end of an A-Wing. That's the back end of an A-Wing. Yay, we get A-Wings. I would like my Y-Wings too, but that's okay. I get it. I'm in the minority. I don't get to have my Y-Wings. Y-Wings were Clone Wars era stuff, and it would be weird to have Clone Wars era stuff 60-something years after the Clone Wars. Really? Anyways. Yes, I know. There's a trailer out. I'll get that. I will get to you in a moment, sir. Anyways. Yeah. What was I at? Oh, the explosion in the first place. This explosion, I didn't want... At first I was like, no, not Poe. I don't want Poe to go away. And then I realized that BB-8's with him, so Poe's fine. He'll be fine. Because they're not going to kill BB-8. And if this explosion kills Poe, it would have to kill BB-8 too. And they're not going to kill BB-8, so... Falcon flying in. Yay! We already got to see the Falcon, so I'm not quite as fanboyed out. But, this is either Chewbacca coming back to do something. This looks like it might be over Octo. Maybe. I'm hoping it's Rey/Luke. Hopefully Luke too, coming back. But I don't know if we're going to get that. We'll see. Yeah, I don't know. Right now, I'm tempering my expectations and just saying this is maybe just Chewbacca coming back or doing fighting after he gets back, and the entire movie is just Rey and Luke training on Octo. Okay. Running Rey. This is the same character that we got in Force Awakens, but post lightsaber pull. The lightsaber pull in The Force Awakens was her burning Homestead moment. It was her moment where she accepted that she has a purpose. She has something that she needs to do. She has a destiny. She has a reason for being, and she needs to take care of this titanic problem that is facing her and the rest of the galaxy. And she is the only one that can do it. And that is why I love Rey. Period.
I only know
she is my Luke Skywalker, just like some of the older people, the older fans feel about Luke. Looks like this might be Kylo either trying to intimidate Rey or maybe hiding his fear of Luke. Maybe? Probably not, but Kylo has definitely gone full evil. He's much more menacing in this, I think. Doing the whole slow saber turn.
Truth.
These couple shots here in between Phasma and Luke collapsing. This is clearly this has to be some sort of flashback It might be another Force back where it's a dream that Rey is having, and then she ends up waking up and asks Luke about it, and then Luke is like, "I don't want to talk about it." Grumpy old man Luke. And then, or she asks Luke about it, and then he says, "I can show you," and then he shows her, and then this is what we get. So it looks like we get a little bit more backstory in this, thankfully. Explanation as to what happened. And can I just fan out for a second? Space combat! Real, like, space combat with actual, like, decent-sized starships. It's not just fighters. Yay! I got an A-Wing. That looks a little bit elongated to his typical A-Wing. X-Wings, obviously, because you can't have a Star Wars film without X-Wing, and a Star Wars film post A New Hope without X-Wings. And then whatever these things are, they look like they're like maybe like super upgraded B-Wings. Like they look halfway in between a B-Wing starfighter and Nebulon B frigate. They're not very large, at least not if we compare them to, you know, like the snub fighters and stuff. I mean, oops. Yeah, we can actually see a small little frame here.
I only know
where
one truth.
You look here at the rear, at the bottom rear of the ship. You can see a little like gun turret. Best places. There it is. Go back to full screen. All right. Anyways, but yeah, this looks like a single man or a single person ball turret. So these aren't very large ships. I'm willing to bet that the main resistance force is going to be built up of lots of little systems, militia forces, because the main Republic fleet was destroyed in Episode 7. So I'm willing to bet that like those speeders that I was ranting on about earlier and speeder things, and then these Nebulon B-Wing style gunboats, I guess, are probably just equipment in the possession of small planetary defense forces, and they're having to use them against the First Order because, well, that's what they got.
It's time for the Jedi to end.
Yes! I called it. I called it. I'm sorry. I know that all Star Wars fans do this, and I'm sorry that I'm falling into that trope, but I called it. I called it at the, like, a couple weeks after The Force Awakens came out, and I was like, you know what? I'm willing to bet that the Jedi are not going to be a thing. The Jedi were a flawed system and a flawed organization, and they can't be a thing anymore. You are going to need to evolve into something different. Now, I could be wrong. It could just be that Luke is super depressed and sad, sitting out on his island, and he just doesn't want to, and then Rey has to kind of convince him otherwise, which I'd be okay with too. But if the Jedi go away, I am at peace with that. If the Jedi are no longer a part of Star Wars and we get a replacement for Force sensitives or Force users or something like that, or just ones who are strong with the Force, and there is no organization in the galaxy, no Knights of Ren, no Sith Empire, no Jedi Order, no whatever, no Church of the Force, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that too. So, yeah, I don't know. December. This film is not yet rated. Jesus. Man, this trailer was good. It's so confusing, but it's so good. Yeah, I guess that's all I've got. I mean, I know that I'm going to have more to talk about, especially on Sunday with everybody on the stream, which I'm looking forward to. But I would love to have a conversation with you guys down in the comments down below. Let me know what you guys thought about this trailer, teaser, whatever they're calling it. Yeah, Star Wars The Last Jedi official teaser, whatever. I need to know more about this movie, and we didn't know anything about it up until now, or at least I didn't. I don't want any spoilers, behind the scenes stuff, no making StarWars.net articles, but nothing against people that do look for spoilers, just I'm not into that kind of thing. That's not how I choose to enjoy fandom. But yeah, let me know what you guys think down in the comments down below. Hit a like on this video so I know that you guys like these kind of reviews. Should I leave out the reaction at the beginning? Should I try and shorten up and do a more scripted version of the whole actual analysis thing? Let me know. I would be incredibly grateful for positive and negative feedback. Thank you guys so much for your time. I'm looking forward to this movie. I'm looking forward to talking to you guys about all the stupid little snippets that we get about this. Thank you guys so much. May the Force be with you guys. Always. Ah.